Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Carrick. So we're continuing on our playthrough here of Rise of Industry 2130. And it's going well. We got the trucks that are delivering the steel strut or the titanium struts and the gold wire to the warehouse that's being delivered to town, which is fantastic. One thing I really want to stress actually is these map labels have some really cool stuff in here that you can use to find things. And the thing that we're really going to want is show production bubbles. Man, this game has such a beautiful aesthetic and UI. It's just insane. But with this production bubble, we can see at a glance. I mean, this is genius. This is literally genius. And it looks so clean. It looks so good. And if all of these have the inputs that they need, then you get a little bit of a gray with a green that's slowly filling up. If something's going haywire, you get red. It's that simple. So gray and green, good. Red, bad. But there we're going, guys. There we're going. And we can go up to a little bit higher speed. I really wouldn't mind going up to a higher speed, especially if we were making money. Especially if we were making money. So down here, it's showing our total balance. It's showing the estimated sales in the shops. And over here, it's showing last month's balance was negative. Last month's balance was positive. I repeat, we're making a profit. That's even with monthly loans, fines. Oh, are we not paying loan interest? I guess you don't pay interest on your initial loan. How generous. That's even with paying 100. How much are we paying? We're paying 100,000 credits per month on research. Okay, so if we weren't researching as much, then there you go. Now let's look around for the AI really quick. Oop, the AI actually landed in Victoria, which is actually kind of funny, right? Because this is kind of like we saw this and thought it was kind of laughable, but there are a lot of resources down here. Oh, in the area. Oh, and then there's AI that landed in Motif. Oh, okay. So the AI is all down here, but the rest of this is kind of open area. Now, admittedly, there will be auctions eventually that will start to sell those other locations. So these regions will be sold on auction, and we can actually, if we have enough money, we can actually start the auction, and we can get in there like ahead of time and initiate the auctions. But otherwise, those auctions will be popping up, and if we don't buy them, the AI will. So it is a little bit of a battle. Of course, you can always come back later and purchase out the AI and take over the whole map. That's not a problem. Let's look at what have we been able to do here. Well, we got the extra road type. I actually do want to go in and replace the roads with the faster roads here, because that just, and for the most part, I don't think we're going to be making dirt roads ever again. So that is a-okay. We're making money. We're making money. What could we sort of target here? Well, we could look at our other resources, right? We have other resources in the region. We have more gold. We could make more gold wires. Do you guys want to buy gold? Whoops. Do you guys, does District 4 want to buy gold wires as well, or titanium struts? So we could look at their shops. So I'm just clicking on the District 4, and then I'm going to overview, and it shows their shops here. Yep. They want titanium struts, but they do not want gold. They do not want gold. Okay, you know what we're going to need, actually, pretty quickly, is we're going to need that thing that lets... 3 additional destination slots for farmers, gatherers, factories. We want that, so that we can connect up that titanium bit to more areas, especially if we're going to expand that titanium area. Let's go back to the overviews here and find the resources and keep the resources on. Ooh, wow, look at this. Look at this. How much time do we have to complete this? I'm pausing the game really quick because we have a contract auction for delivering gold to Rust. No way, you couldn't make this up. This is a 2 million gold, a 2 million credit contract. Holy cow. We're absolutely going to bid on that. Absolutely going to bid on that. We get to sell the gold at 250% its normal cost. That's insane. And that also means that we don't have to worry about supply and demand in that case. We could just sort of quote unquote flood the market. These guys are willing to... is there somewhere else we can actually go? That's a dead end over there. Holy cow. If we wanted to get up to commencement, we'd have to go all the way around. That's actually a little janky. We know that these guys are willing to buy gold wire. Yeah, deliver 30 gold wire. Well, we should be doing that. How long do we have to complete that, though, is the exact question. Where do our contracts show up? Year 2, June 15th, year 2. We're in year 1. So basically, we get a year to do that. Now, we've already been delivering about... is this automatically set to... Okay, wait a second. Delete here. Turn this off for a second, okay? Turn that off. And so we've disabled this destination. We're going to go down here. We're going to find the gold wire. There, oh, I had to scroll up to find it. Choose destination. We're looking for a contract. Yeah, we need to be sending it to the contract. Which happens to be right next door. We got very lucky in that case. It just send as many as we need to finish the contract. That's fine. Just unlimited. So, but we're going to get a huge payday when that comes in. We might be losing a little bit of profit on the short term, but that's going to be a big lump sum when that actually comes in. Let's actually make sure to get the rest of our gold going here, I think. Just kind of wondering, where can we build this? It'll be kind of out of the way as much as possible. What I might do is I might actually turn this off for now, so we're not paying for it. But I want to have everything rolling. We have titanium and thorium. We haven't really looked at what we can do. Well, we have thorium nearby as well. We're going to need to look at some of the technologies that we can do with thorium. These guys are willing to buy the titanium struts, though. It looks like they'll just buy raw thorium, too. Another parts shop. So we're really not near a place that's going to... we're not really near a place that's actually going to... what do we do? We did 2 over here, right? It was a 2-to-1 ratio? Yeah. Although I think we have an excess of gold, don't we? Doesn't really matter how we set this up, really. I don't know why I'm getting sort of mentally stuck on this. I dropper this thing down. So we said that, well, no, this is the right ratio for 3 gathers, right? Once we have more gathers, it'll change. So we want the better roads here. We don't have to pay a maintenance or anything on the road, so that's not a problem. So those guys go down. We're going to need a warehouse for these guys nearby. And then what this warehouse could do is it could do an inter-warehouse. Like, we could actually... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, these guys wanted to... Yeah. They want gold wiring. Do you guys want gold wiring? Or are you getting any? You guys are getting gold wiring. These guys are actually supplying. These guys are doing what we're doing down here. So we need to really... So there's... we could try to flood their market down there and actually affect their shops negatively. But I don't think there's any real point in fighting with the AI too hard on that. So they come in that way, they leave that way. Great. This looks like it won't inhibit the town's growth at all. We want to do this counterclockwise. There we go. I just like to do this because you'll notice that there'll be a lot of trucks zooming around the there'll be a lot of trucks zooming around the warehouses, so that I find just getting some one ways going in loops and stuff like that will make things a little bit better there. If you guys get any of these gold wires, you guys know where to send them. Assorted goods. How many per? They want 18, or sorry, 8. I can't read. They want 8 every 15 days. Holy cow! These guys are going to just be a bottomless pit for gold wires. Of course, it is a larger city than ours, right? So they have a higher demand. That all makes sense. And we're going to need a warehouse over here that will essentially act as the to absorb these and then redistribute them. We actually might want to go in with a mirrored one here, potentially. I think that'll be fine. It looks like we're kind of a little out of the way here, but counterclockwise again. These guys should automatically be sent to there and there, but we want to make sure that this is not going to the warehouse. So do not auto-target. Okay, so disable auto. There we go. We want to go to there, and we want to go to there. I almost never really do the gathers. I never really run their resources through the warehouse. It's just not necessary. You can build the factories next to the gathers. It's totally fine. Once you process the goods to the way that you need to process the goods, yeah, it's totally fine. Oh, we do need to make sure that these thorium factories are not being sent too much here. So what is it? It's 1 per. So just send like no more than like 3 to each or something, you know. But for the most part, we're accumulating too much. We have too much thorium. Without question, there's way too much thorium. There's already 6 there, and there's 6 there, and there's 6 there. That's just going to keep going up. So we can make more, titanium struts. Titanium. Question is, until we get that research done, we actually can't have this connect with more than just 3 factories, so it's an issue there. But once we do, we'll easily be able to send some of that up there. Is this working? We got to turn that back on. Turn that back on. It's going to take a cycle or two to get revving. These guys, once they get the gold, they actually need to deliver the gold all the way down to here, to that warehouse. This warehouse we already have set to deliver it to town. So in this case, what I would say is maybe you only send like 20. No, just send unlimited. Just send unlimited in this case. That's fine. Just send all of it down there, and we'll redistribute it down there. Although technically we want to make sure that we get this done in time. Junior 2. It looks like we're doing fine. We're doing fine. We've already done half of it in the last couple months. Totally fine here. We're losing a little bit of money. It's a little bit goofy that we're sending this far away gold to here. I guess maybe, I don't know, would it be more effective to send this gold to there and then this gold goes to here? I don't know. We'll be okay. And of course, one of the big things we're trying to do is make sure that we're getting these techs done. So we know we have a different number of different techs for the polymers. What can thorium... Well, no one wants to buy the thorium rods, right? Do you guys want to buy thorium rods? No? Do you guys want to buy thorium rods? No? 48 gold wires to Victoria. Sure. So what we could do is we could actually send it from here to Victoria. 48 is going to be a huge task. Ooh, I'm trying to think actually. Holy cow, wait a second. If we're making enough to do 30 in a year, we should be able to do 48 in a year, but it's going to require all of our efforts. All of our efforts. So yeah, we'll have to see if we win that or not. So when the events come up... Oh, we got it. Nice. Okay. So actually what we're going to do instead here is we're going to change this. Hold on. Disable this. Choose wire. Choose destination. It's for contract in Victoria. Send it all. Send it all. Now after this is done... we're going to have to send these to this place over here. As many as we can. But right now I'm going to have that disabled. Because right now we're just trying to finish this objective first. And then we'll be funneling all of our gold production into sending it down to there. The wires down to there. That's, I got to say, the fact that we've gotten 2 of those contracts is very lucky of us. Because that's going to end up being millions and millions and millions of credits paid out to us eventually. So there you go. But we were looking at this. We were trying to see what we could try to go forward with here. Titanium cases. Didn't we see that somewhere? It's a steel case. Titanium cases. They'll buy 8 per month. Okay. Titanium cases. So that's going to be good. What about these guys down here? You guys willing to buy titanium? It's actually, wow, 141% value boost. Or 40% value boost. So they really, really, really want those. I'm not going to worry about that as much, although we could technically probably satisfy that. We're working on some other contracts right now. Send everything you have. It's more expensive to deliver it that far, I'm not going to lie. There is more of a shipping cost there. We're going to send everything we have down here. And then once it gets down here, it's going to then piggyback down to here. So it's going to be like a little relay race right there. Yeah, some of those little auctions and things that could pop up are pretty strong, but also kind of annoying when it slows down the game like that. I think there might be a setting for that, though, actually, to be honest. So I don't mean to complain about that, just like willy-nilly. Not really complaining about it, I'm just saying. All right, we have more titanium if we need it. We actually have just like, we're swimming in titanium right now, especially because these guys now have additional locations that they can go to. So we can we can actually create more of these factories very easily. Add a harvester. Add destinations. Although realistically, I don't even know if we needed to add a harvester. This thing's just pumping out so much titanium. So this is going to be too much though, right? So we have a limit on how much we're sending there. We could send the rest of this further. Commercial destinations. So we're already sending it to Rust. District 4 wants it. And then 2 that are too far away. So let's go to District 4 and say, whoop, 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 come on, limit. How much does District 4 actually want to buy? Because we're flooding them right now. They only want to buy 4 per. Yikes, we just sent off like 6 trucks. That's fine, they'll figure it out. Or is this actually full? No, it's not. What are you complaining about? Are you full in titanium? What are you complaining about, dude? Oh, no warehouse in range. Okay, that's fine. Turn off auto. Deliver to there. Easy. Easy peasy. Warehouse not in range, not a problem. So the red though, right? Red pops up, bad news bears, there you go. You can actually see how close they are to finishing that. There you go. Boom. I'm going to pause. We're at 7. We always have as many credits as we started with, for crying out loud. We're losing per month, but we've been getting these big lump sum payments because of those bits there. So actually, let's turn this back on. Let's make sure these guys are no longer doing that long distance delivery. So this destination here to warehouse 2, we can delete that. We could turn that one back on. So we can start delivering locally again there. And for the most part, it looks like we're making some good money. I mean, guys, if you guys have any questions, fire away right in the comments. Got some gameplay alerts here. Yep, completed some stuff. Cool. Completing some R&D. Are we actually doing anything in R&D? We are not. That's a problem. We could do the actuators. Actually, the actuators take titanium. That'd be very easy for us to make. And I think someone's buying these. We don't have anything for steel though. So what could we actually work towards making? Because we have no steel. Here's the clean air things. Let's get those. Everybody likes clean air. Some of these researches get insanely expensive. 5 million credits. This thing here, that's 5 million as well. Aren't some of these more than 5 million? I guess 6 million is the max. But think about that. All the money that we have now just to research one thing. It's kind of intense. It's kind of intense. Farm storage. I mean, we could do this just to kind of like... We're going to want all that stuff. And I think we're going to want these too. But it's a process, right? It's a process. It takes some time. We definitely are making great money. We're prospering right now. We're gaining cash flow. The cash flow for the AI is prospering. They're doing well too. They look like they're doing quite well. Guys, if you guys have any questions, fire away. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We'll continue this playthrough in the next episode, playing a little bit of Rise of Industry 2130 and just sort of building a successful company and just seeing what happens and what we can do, what we can make, and so on and so forth. Thanks everybody. I'll see you guys in the next episode.